Welcome to our last video for the last project of the semester. It's not like a big, huge final project, but it does have several parts. What we're going to do is develop some graphics in Photoshop for use in a web banner. You've seen tons of these. You probably clicked right through most of them, right? Um, hopefully some of the ones that you don't click through have kind of an interesting concept. Most likely, you've seen banners that are of different shapes and sizes, uh, touting the same event or the same product, same service. It's up to you in this assignment to choose a product or a service, an event or a cause, and create 3 banners using the same artwork, but in different shapes and sizes, like some of these. Um, Here's another one. This is Full Sail University, and you'll notice in some of theirs are have a vertical orientation, even in the illustration. Some have a horizontal. They've used the same artwork, but kind of rearranged it. They've used the same color palette. They've made their call to action buttons the same in each of these. So as you um, mouse through different sites on the web, and these might pop up depending on your interest and your profile, etc. Hopefully, they build some brand identity by using those, the repetition of that same artwork, same type treatment, same color, etc., etc. So that's what we're about to do. Um, we have 3 different sizes. There's what they call the full banner size, and these are some kind of standard sizes. This one's 468 pixels by 60. That's stated in your module. You can make the resolution at 72 since we're on the web. We've got the skyscraper. That's the tall, skinny one. This particular skyscraper is 160 pixels by 600. And we have what I made kind of the flagship piece of this series, such as it is, with the crummy mask on it. I know for a fact all of you can do much better than that at this point. Don't do as I do on this one, do as I say, I suppose. This one, the size is 336 by 280 pixels. And I kind of started off with this when I had this photo that I took, and I brought it in, scaled it down. There's where you'll want to plan a little bit. You'll want to take a look at all 3 of these sizes and take a look at what size of imagery will work. Obviously, this one's quite a bit smaller. Let's see, are these actual pixels? Yes, they are. Oh, and there it goes. But the imagery on this one winds up quite a bit smaller, especially in relationship to the button. Um, so you want to take a look at these, plan ahead a little bit, maybe sketch it out on paper, and decide what you want to say, what product you want to have. And we're going to do 2 states of this, and it could be a color change, it could be a whole artwork change, it could be something that appears to animate back and forth. If you had a figure in there, the figure could kind of move back and forth with the 2 states. And this one, I had this cup that had a Pantone color on it, so I said new Pantone tea. And then my other state was, oops, not that. Here's the other piece of typography. New Pantone tea. Finally, consistent flavor. Yeah. Silly headline and just a color change. But then I did that throughout. And so obviously these are all on layers. Oh yeah, and I've got on that second state, I have a change in the cup so that the whole thing kind of angles back and forth. New Pantone tea, finally consistent flavor. And you can come up with something much, much better, I'm sure. I did this with a mask. I did a really crummy job. You could do this with vectors. You could do, pull out all the stops. Use any technique from this semester that is appropriate for this assignment. Any technique that is appropriate. And there you go. And you'll put this artwork on the other shapes. Extend the colors. Use the similar color treatment throughout. Figure out what kind of treatment to do for a call for action. What I want is a headline, an image, and a call for action. Probably a click-through. It could be a call the 800 number, but with these banner ads, a lot of times we want a click-through. Again, I expect much better craftsmanship than what we've seen here. Much better concept. This is just for example, bare bones. Yeah, this is the type of thing that we want. Uh, Once you've got these, you will take each state of each size and shape, so you'll have 6 altogether. You'll do 2 different um, states of this in Save for Web and Devices, and you'll save these out as JPEGs. Somewhat arbitrary on my part. Depending on your use, it might be, any of various formats. JPEGs, someone could take this into JavaScript type of situation, or you could use it as a truly a rollover. I thought that might preserve the photography such as it is. Um, so we're doing JPEGs this time, 2 states, and you save for web and devices. Choose the quality that you want. Keep it under. A lot of people require under 20K. I said under 50 for the assignment, just in case. But really, this is 8K that I'm saving down to, so under 20K is not unreasonable. Save each one out, and then do the other state for each one. Like I've got to activate the other purple. I've got to, let's see, I think I had other artwork on here, maybe not on this state. So make sure that all of your documents are the same. This one, I've got the other state going. Here it is with the other bit of typography and the second color. In my case, you don't absolutely have to change out background colors, but make the image change in some way like that. And then we want both states for all 3 sizes. So I want 6 JPEGs altogether and 3 PSDs. I do want to see your layered PSDs and see what you've done. And then save those JPEGs for web and devices. Here again, I'm under 14K with this one. So I think you'll be fine size-wise. Save those out, send them in, and thanks for a great semester. Take care.